Hello, this is the trade site U.S. stocks, futures, and forex market preview for Thursday the 7th and Friday the 8th of January 2021. This will wrap up the week. As usual, we don't typically do market previews for Fridays. It's been an interesting week. We had a couple winners in stock side again today. Obviously, some issues on Capitol Hill today, and still the market closed higher after gapping down. The broad market did, the NASDAQ side did not. We'll look at that in a minute. You got a new closing high on the S&P. So here's the ES front month futures contract. So the daily chart of the broad market and futures form. So again, like I said, new closing high. Let's go to the major daily charts. Crude oil up 43 cents to 51.06. Also a new closing high for almost the last year. Gold up $10.10. Not a big deal really. S&P cash gains 21.28. That is actually not, we're not quite near it. We're near, but not at a new high on the S&P 500 overall. The futures are up for tomorrow, and that's what the difference is. NASDAQ 100, after gapping down 200-something points, closed down 179, so it recovered part of that. The SOX down 9.21 after sweeping new highs. Biotech's up 61.83. The Russell 2000 up 78.81. The VIX closes down 27 cents to 25.07, still holding above that red static trend line, the trend at 0.41. That drops that 10-day moving average sharply to 1.04. NASDAQ volume was 7.6 billion shares. Now, keep in mind, this is interesting. This is not a options expiration. It certainly isn't a triple expiration, which was the last time we saw volume like this. Is usually, actually in December, was only at 7.2. We had a big volume day in late November. That was the biggest of the last year, and this is the second biggest volume day of the last year on the NASDAQ. Very interesting. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ plus 881. So even though the NASDAQ was down 179 points, way more stocks up than down. On the New York plus 825. Google loses 17.17. Apple down $4.41. Netflix loses $20.31. Amazon down 80.13. Tesla up 20.87. That's a 13 sell signal, by the way, now on Tesla on the daily chart. Keep that in mind. Facebook down 7.66. This thing's been pretty flat actually for quite a while. Zoom loses 16.42. A new one we track here in the daily report. Goldman Sachs up 14.62. Wow, the bank's just taken off right now here. TLT down 3.21. And the Dow down up 435, 37 or so, whatever. In terms of intraday action, here's the 5-minute chart. So again, you look at here's the start of Monday. We had a big down day and then came back partway. Tuesday drifted a little bit higher. Wednesday we gapped down but then went higher. And net puts us almost exactly even since the close last Friday. Nothing to see here. All right, NASDAQ side, a little more negative. Like a little gap up on Monday, sold off sharply, came back. Tuesday, again, a little drift higher. Wednesday, dropped. Came all the way up to almost fill the gap, or maybe it did almost exactly to the tick, but then rolled late in the day. So the NASDAQ is definitely down for the week. In terms of economic data that is left for the week, on Thursday, we have challenger job cuts at 7:30, unemployment, initial and continuing claims and trade balance at 8:30, ISM services PMI number at 10, natty gas at 10:30. And then on Friday, we've got the unemployment rate, non-farm payroll change numbers at 8:30, and final wholesale inventories at 10, with consumer credit at 3. So this will be it for the week in terms of previews. We got the stock report already posted. Everything else is up. Hopefully we continue. It's been a good week to start the year. Let's just hope we get weeks like this moving forward, and we'd be happy. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Thursday and Friday.